accurate forecast.
Well, let's talk about what's going to happen this afternoon, because we do have a greater chance for rain and storms. We're already starting to see some form just to the north of us, Tennessee, North Carolina, just over the border. That will slowly move into the northern tier of our area over the next couple of hours. But in addition to that, we're going to see some pop-up showers and storms that bubble up with all of the heat and humidity that you're likely already feeling outside. It is sweltering outside already, and it is only the lunchtime hour. We have a couple of more hours to go before we start to see some more widespread rain to cool us down. So let's talk about the timing of this. And I want to show you this on Futurecast, because by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we are going to see a few of those start to bubble up, even in the Atlanta metro area. You can see that just south of Atlanta on Futurecast. These become more widespread the later that we get into the afternoon, and more towards the evening time frame. That's when we could see a small complex of thunderstorms move through the metro Atlanta area. Within the strongest storms, lightning, always a big threat with the summertime storms, but some gusty winds, blinding downpours that make it difficult to drive, and that visibility, plus just the chance for some very small hail, again, within the strongest thunderstorms. This will start to clear out the closer that we get to sunset, with a few lingering past sunset. That's kind of the trend that we've seen for the past couple of nights, so I wouldn't be surprised again today if we do see some of those storms, even strong at times, linger past the sunset time frame. Our rain chances stay high for tomorrow and then dip a little bit for the middle part of the week before going up towards the end of the week. By the end of the week, with those higher rain chances and some more clouds in the area, our temperatures will briefly drop into the 80s. It's not going to be a huge difference in temperatures, but we'll take it whenever we can get this time of year. And because we have seen day after day after day in the 90s, the drought is starting to build back in. So the areas that you see in yellow, a little bit abnormally dry for us here in Georgia. Nothing that is not correctable at this point, but we do have some higher rain chances, so that's good to see this week for the areas that are starting to get a little bit dry from all the heat. Let's switch gears to the tropics, because we are watching one small area that's pushing into the middle of the Atlantic. Right now, it does not look impressive, but it has a 60% chance over the next 5 days of becoming our next named tropical system. And if it does become named, it will be Tropical Storm Josephine. So we're watching that very closely. Let's go through a few temperatures, what it feels like outside right now. The bottom number, that's what it feels like when you factor in the humidity. It feels like 98 in Atlanta, Cobb County, Marietta. It feels like 96. Already feels like 91 in Canton and 90 for you in Athens. With the rain moving in this afternoon, that should drop our temperatures just a little bit down into the 80s, eventually the 70s overnight. A couple of more days in the 90s before we have that break in the 80s as our rain chances go up as we head towards the upcoming weekend. Karen?
All right. Thank you so much. Folks wondering what